Hello, hello, and welcome. When I tell you I just got back from school and I want to show you my little outfit. I thought it was kind of cute. I have a little shirt wrapped around my waist, some jeans, I had some ballerina shoes on, layering, and a little cute cap that I just found recently at a thrift store. Thought it was kind of cool, like leather cap. Now that we're back inside, I feel like we can remove some layers. But if you've been following me recently, you would know that I have started studying again. So I thought, what better timing to do a little what's in my bag fashion student edition. And why not make it immediately after coming home from classes? Because then it's the most realistic version, it's the most accurate, it's the most real. As I mentioned, I was in class today. I only had 2 classes, fashion, sociology, and mapping cultures. If you want to know more about what I'm studying and everything, I did make a whole video on that. I can link it, put it up somewhere here. Starting fashion school in Paris. And then you have my first day of school and everything. So go watch that video if you haven't already. So to start off, we need to introduce, of course, the bag I have decided to go with. This is the bag I've been wearing for the past 2 weeks. The first week I did wear another bag. Once again, if you've watched my videos, you would know which bag because I've used it before, but it's a bag I thrifted in Hong Kong, whatever. This bag, on the other hand, is also a thrifted bag. I really love the way it looks. It kind of reminds me of Issey Miyake because of all the pleats, but I thrifted it, but it's originally from Naked. And then it has this flower detail, but that is something that I've added myself from a little silk scarf I had. So I've just added this on top because the bag is kind of breaking. The leather is kind of falling apart on this, which is so sad. I didn't notice that when I bought the bag. So I made this little DIY situation. But that's okay. It works for now, but I do feel like it's at one point I'm gonna have to find another bag to use. When it gets colder, I already have a bag in mind that I have here that I'm gonna use. So we'll see about that later, wintertime, all that. We're not there yet though. We're still in fall, chilling. It's getting a little colder, but it's not freezing yet either. So that's okay. I'm happy with that. Let's stay with that. So I'm kind of just gonna go randomly pick out whatever's in my bag. No specific order, let's get into it. The first thing I have here is my agenda. So as a regular agenda, you just have spread of the week where I have all the days and times I can put what I'm doing. I really like this agenda. The only thing is that it's only up until the first few days of January, so I do need to get a new one before the end of the year. But so far I really like this one. I've talked about it before, but it has the weekly spreads, it also has a monthly spread, even a yearly one, and then there's also extra pages at the back that are kind of just dotted like this, which is cute too. And there's a spread where you can put people's birthdays. There's a spread with people's contact info that you can fill. There's actually so many things in this agenda. So really nice. It is from, I got it as a gift, but it says Time Works Wonders here in the front. And then in the back it says Pot Run. So I'm not really sure, but I guess it's one of the two. Either way, I'm probably going to try and I'm going to link it in the description down below, so if there's anything that you like, you can find it there. If I don't find the exact same one, I'm going to try and find one that's as similar as possible. And then if we continue on with books or notebooks, I have this one, which you would have seen in my first week of school video because I bought it specifically for my back to school. It's from Muji. It's just lined papers. I was using it today in class together with my Muji pen that I also bought, which is in my pencil case, which is right here, that I also bought in that same video. The brand is called Woof. woof, like a bark almost. And I'd never heard of the brand until I just randomly saw it in this department store. So it's quite small, which is perfect because I usually don't actually write my notes in a notebook, but I had to today. I'll tell you the reason why a little bit later. So in here, I just have my Muji pen. I have a highlighter. It's like a beigey brown one. It's really pretty. I have another ink pen. And then I also have a little pencil. Oh, and a rubber. So not that much, but that's kind of what I need on the daily. And then if at some point I want to be really creative and use all my highlighters, I have another pencil case for that. But it's stored away for the moment because then I don't need to bring like a huge pencil case with me every day to school and carry extra weight for no reason. So I prefer that. I don't even want to talk about this. Like if you've seen my recent videos or the video I did about the books I've read this year, you would know about this one. So just, like I said, I don't even want to talk about it. Go watch that video and you'll know what's going on. Okay, this is my umbrella. It has this little cover, and then this is what it looks like. It's a little bit scary though because it has this button right here, and when you press it, it extends and it opens the umbrella. So yesterday, for example, I accidentally pressed that button and my umbrella just like opened and I was inside in class. Like at least we had a break, so that was good. But it's just so aggressive and like powerful. But it is a really good quality umbrella. It hasn't flipped on me once. And it's from the brand Happy Rain. Oh, and I love underneath it says rainy, so what? That's kind of cute. I don't know if you can see that. But it's really nice because I have another umbrella that's just like a black one, really cheap one that I bought randomly in a grocery store because it was like a last minute thing. I just didn't have an umbrella on me, And that one is like really lightweight and so really easy to flip. Not the vibes. This one, really good, and I can trust that umbrella. This is a bit of a random one. It's one of those kind of like Octo Buddy things, but it's a little dirty because, like I said, the straps are, what's it called? Are kind of like scraping off a little bit, and so there's like all these little black particles that go everywhere. I don't really know why I have this because I never ever use it, but it's in there, so that's just being honest and real of what's in my bag, and that's in my bag, so I have to show it. Next, I have this little pouch that is actually I don't know if you can see here, but a Longchamp pouch. Really cute. It could be used as a pencil case, but I have decided otherwise. For me, it's kind of a little self-care case, but not really. I don't know how to describe it. Let me know what you would describe it. So inside of it, I have a hand cleansing spray that smells like cherries, and it's the most amazing smell. I love it so much. Talking about smells, I have my little perfume holder. This is like a travel case thing. So I just put my original perfume with this. I really like it. Super small format. And then I don't need to bring like a big perfume with me, but if I ever want to just add a little more, I have it right here. We've got a hand cream from Biomains. I forgot to say that my hand spray was from Le Mini Macaron. I think it's a French brand. Well, the name is French. Little tampon, little tissues, you never know. And then these are like little pain medications also for the time of the month. And it's perfect that I have them in there because you never know when you're gonna get a cramp. So always good to have. So I like to just pop those in there, and then I don't just have them loose in my bag. I love little pouches and things to keep your bag organized because this is just like a wide open bag. Like there's there are some smaller pockets, but there's no like divider or anything. So that is very much needed. Okay, this is a fun one. If you know, you know, especially if you're from Asia, I think you might recognize what this is. I got this from my friend. She's from Thailand, and she was just in Thailand like 2 weeks ago or 1 week ago. She came back with lots of these for everyone, or like for our friends. And I don't actually know what it is, because, oh, it actually does say it's a compound herb inhaler, and it has menthol. Basically, it's like a very minty smell, and you just breathe this in, and it's supposed to like relieve any dizziness. It's good for if you have a stuffy nose, to like make it less stuffy, and it's also just like nice to smell. I love that type of smell. If you've ever smelt Tiger Balm, it's kind of like that, which personally I love. So it's kind of fun that she had that, and she was like, yes, like she gave it to me, and I love it. Like, thank you, girl. Then I have my little card holder where I have my Metro card. Very necessary here in Paris. Use it every single day. And I'm so happy that I finally got it, because I was waiting for it for probably 2 weeks or more. And buying just your daily Metro ticket is not cheap. So I was very happy to have that. This is a 1-year Metro card, especially, so you can get it when you're a student or under 26 years old. And it's like a yearly subscription. So you can either pay like for the full card all in one, or you can pay monthly if you want, like it's all up to you. But it's way cheaper than buying a Metro card every single time you need to take the Metro. If you're someone like me that takes the Metro at least twice a day. So if you are moving to Paris, or you're in Paris and you don't have that yet, you need to get it immediately. The thing I have is called Imagine R, and I think that's the one that is for like students or people who travel regularly and are under 26 years old. So if you don't have that, get on it. I do have some random little tickets. What's receipts? I don't even know. Like, what's this one? Oh my gosh, this is from my back to school haul. Plus a little to-do list that I had on there too. Okay. We're in my little smaller pockets, which honestly is mainly like beauty stuff. Or I have my AirPods, which I've been loving. I love like the noise canceling. I haven't had that before. And ever since getting it, I love it. But sometimes I'm like, I need to be aware of my surroundings. So then I can't wear my AirPods, because it's to the point where I just can't hear anything. And then I'm like, wait, no, like if someone says something to me right now, I'm gonna have no idea. And sometimes I don't love that. A lip balm, of course. This one's a jojoba. Jojoba? Is that how you say it? I think so. Lip balm. I think it's originally from Hema that I bought these, and they're like my favorite lip balms ever. Okay, no, my favorite ones are from a brand in Sweden, or like you can buy them in Swedish grocery stores, but they don't sell them here, so I can't get my hands on those ones right now, but they're the next best option. We also have some 2 packets of gum. These are the exact same ones. I don't know why I have 2 of them in here, but I do. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. I do. We have a little lip combo moment. It's the same as usual. Like, I feel like this lip pen I've shown a million times. The NYX Professional Makeup Matte Lip Liner in the color Cold Brew. And then my lip gloss from Kiko Milano in the shade 31. Oh, that's it. It doesn't have a name. Okay, 31. It's the 3D Hydra Lip Gloss. Perfect. My favorite. I love it so much. And then last but not least, my little mirror, so that when I do my lip combo, I can see what I'm doing and I don't always have to look for my phone, which Okay, I didn't show that because it was probably in my hand whilst walking in here. But obviously in my everyday bag, I have my phone with me. I don't think I go anywhere without it. But as we have reached everything in my bag, you may be wondering, girl, I feel like when you go to school, I've seen you with one more thing, but we haven't seen that here yet. And another hint, and even when I was talking about how I was taking notes today in a notebook, and I don't usually do that, is because I haven't shown you my computer yet. And the reason for that would be because I broke it yesterday. Indeed. And the thing is, I didn't even realize how it broke until like the evening. So in the morning, I got to school, took out my laptop from my bag, and I saw that it was not looking good. And it had kind of already started breaking, but like yesterday when I opened it, I was like, wait, something is like really wrong. And it was broken. Like the screen was popping out. And the thing is, I had already had this problem before and I had gotten my computer fixed for it. And now the same thing was happening on the other side of the screen. And I was like, oh no, this is not good. And then I attempted after class, like closing my laptop again because we had lunch and I needed to get to my next class, whatever. And then I heard a crack and I was like, oh my gosh. And then I was able to open it again. It's still fully functioning, just the screen was not doing okay. And then I was so scared to close it again because, girl, it did not look good. It did not sound good. And I think it's officially giving up on me. So I went on a little trip today. Roll the clips now. And yes, I did get a new computer. I also want to preface by saying my computer that is broken and stuff, I've had it for 5 years, so I'm not just like completely going crazy and just buying a new computer for no reason. Like, my computer is broken. I've had it for 5 years. It was time. I've been avoiding buying a new computer for probably over a year. And this was my last straw because there's no way I can bring that computer with me to school now since I can't fully close it and like stuff like that. So I thought, let's do a little computer unboxing. This is a huge bag. And at first, when I was gonna leave the store, the guy didn't even give me a bag. And it was only the security guard that was like, no one gave you a bag? You're gonna walk out in the street with no bag? And I was like, yeah. He was like, no, girl. And I was like, okay, no, true. But then, like, because he said that afterwards, when I was sitting in the metro with my bag and everything, I was like, oh, imagine I get robbed right now. That would not be cute. So I have this huge bag, new computer. Let's unbox. Look at this box. It's huge. We've switched locations a little bit, but let's get into this unboxing. Oh my gosh, it looks so cute. Here we have her. So this is my old computer and this is the new one. It's the same size, but for some reason the new one feels a little bit smaller, or I don't know, just like easier to hold. Maybe I think it's thinner is what it is. We also have some cables and chargers, I'm guessing. But the brand of the computer is Lenovo, which is the same brand as my other computer. But I would say that the main difference is that this one is not touch, but I don't really feel like I need that because I never actually used my pen except for like those rare times where I needed to sign a document, and I was like, oh, I'll just like do it directly with my pen. But other than that, I really didn't actually need it as a touch screen. And obviously then this one also isn't gonna flip 360 as my old computer did. But it feels so like fresh and new and clean. Look at the state of my old computer, okay? Firstly, I'm not gonna close it. This is because I put stickers on it. We're not doing that with the new one. And then I need to open it so carefully because I'm not trying to break it anymore. And then this is what my old computer looks like. Do you see the side here, how it's completely open? Yeah, and that already happened on the other side. Like I said, I already got that fixed another time. So now we have this one. Let me see. Let's open it. I'm gonna be so careful with this one. Wow. This is what it looks like. Got some info. But like, oh, so fresh and nice. And it should basically be the same system as my last computer, which is what I wanted because I really don't know much about computer and I'm not very high-tech person. Yes, when it comes to editing and stuff, but other than that, like, I know my system. So I was like, let me try and find the exact same one. So that's basically what I did. This one is the Lenovo IdeaPad Slim 3, and the other one that I had was Lenovo IdeaPad Flex 5. So I don't know if that speaks to you or whatever, but I finally have a new computer. I can't wait to set it up. I don't even know if it's charged. I don't even know how you switch it on. I think this is the button. I probably need to charge it, but I can't wait to set it up and make it all cute, like a cute little new desktop background. And I want to do the same thing as I did on my other computer with the icons, like switching those out and making my own icons for the little apps and stuff. Probably gonna do all that tonight, but that was everything for this video. That was everything for what's in my bag. That was everything for the little computer unboxing. I hope you enjoyed. I know I'm so excited to start using this to my max, and I'm gonna take so good care of it. I want to buy a nice protective pouch for it, but I also want to find a cute one. So if you have any recommendations, definitely let me know in the comments. But with that said, I'm gonna leave you guys here, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.